to celebrate its freedom, independence, in 1922. Given that Brazil was and still the largest Catholic country in the world, the government and the church decided to build a Catholic monument to represent the independence. So the idea was that the Christ would be ready in 1922, but it wasn't. It was ready in 1931. It took 90 years more than they thought. And they claimed there was not enough money. So always, they still today, they say that, you know, the Christ is about to shut down because they don't have enough money. And the Christ is the most visited sightseeing in Brazil. There are 20,000 people that go to the Christ every day, paying almost $30 per person, and they claim they have no money to keep up the Christ. But anyways,
and they're making money.
They're making money, but they said it's not covering the expenses, right? So there are three things we're gonna see up there. The first one is the mountain we call the Corcovado, the which means hunchback, because of the shape of the mountain. The hunchback mountain is 2,300 feet above sea level, and on top of it they built the Christ. The Christ was built like an apartment building. There is a train that goes up there that was put there over 100 years ago, and the train took the parts, and they were able to build the Christ out of concrete and soap stone that makes it easier to clean. The Christ is 98 feet tall and 9'2" across. It weighs over 100 tons and is the only place, the tourist point, where you can have a 360-degree view of the city. So that's the Christ. And several years ago, there was a competition to elect the 7 modern wonders of the world, and check to see how many have you visit. So there were 7 that were voted: Machu Picchu in Peru, Chichen Itza in Mexico, the Taj Mahal in India, the Colosseum in Rome, the China Wall in China, the castle in Jordan, Petra, and the Christ. Among the 7.
What about the Sphinx? What about the Sphinx and the Great? What about the Sphinx and the Great Pyramid? Those are great wonders.
Those are modern folks. Nothing America, nothing France. So 3 of them actually, there are 5 of them.
These are modern
7 wonders of the world.
Oh, the new modern. I'm about to say. You ever seen
modern.
the Great Pyramid of Giza?
Everything that was built, I forgot the date from that date on. I thought, that the Colosseum and the China Wall were not modern, but they were considered modern. So you have 4 in developing countries: Brazil, India, Peru, and Mexico. Only 1 in Europe, 2, Petra and the Colosseum. Okay? So, and the Christ was the most voted one. Okay? So, as we're gonna start go up, we're gonna see a lot of green things, and green around you. That is a Tijuca forest. In Brazilian Portuguese, you're gonna find a lot of words that were mixed from the native people and mixed for the Africans. Tijuca is a native word, means way to the ocean. The native people that used to live behind the mountains, they call it that because that landed, took them to the water. Tijuca means way to the water, okay? So the Tijuca forest is the largest urban forest in the world. It takes up to 7% of the city, and you can find a lot of small animals like snakes, monkeys, a lot of birds, and very different trees. It's a little bit of the tropical rainforest in the middle of our city. Okay? So you have the Christ, the mountain, and the forest. Okay? the forest, we're gonna drive through it to get to the Christ. We're gonna get to a certain level. When we get there, I'm gonna get the tickets, and then we're gonna take another van because we cannot use our van to get way up there. Okay? And when we are there, I'm gonna give you enough time for you to enjoy the view, and so probably gonna spend 40 minutes when we get up there. I want you to have enough time for you to photograph. Okay? Questions or comments? All right. Thank you.
Just ready to see the big Jesus.